If you don't know about Deco right now, rude boy, check out the.
Yo guys, what is going on, and welcome back to my channel. I will explain some stuff in a bit, but for now the recording's just gonna play in the background, and I'm gonna tell you a bit about just what's been going on. So, why haven't I been uploading? I don't have any reasoning besides the fact that the day after I recorded the podcast, I had to go back to school, where I'm from, we get a fair bit of homework, so that didn't help things, and I just didn't feel the want to make videos, but I'm making this. So yeah, if it gets more than one episode, then big up myself. And that's pretty much all I have to say on that front, so on to the video. As you will have seen, this is a FIFA 18 Road to Glory, and I picked Argentina for my starting country because I wanted to be obscure, and I didn't want to pick England because I'm not basic. As you can see, I picked Gaitan on there because, you know, I wanted an Argentine. I didn't actually go through all of them, that's just cut, and he was the only one that came up. And I get some kits in, really nice, and I get reward packs because on FIFA 16 and 17 I attempted Road to Glories on this same account, neither of which got past a single episode, so you know, that was very good. But nonetheless, 2 years later I get rewarded for doing so, so you know, we'll take that. We actually get Adler in this pack, which is not too bad. For the one rare in that pack, we actually get a gold coin, and this one we get him, who's okay. And look at that, boom, 3 more Argentines, best pack in the world. Yeah. But anyway, that was my starter packs, and I haven't had a security question, so I'm not doing that. Now we're going to move on to the daily objectives, which are a great, amazing way to make coins. You get rewarded for making a squad. That's just how simple some of this stuff can be. So as you can see on screen here, I'm getting rid of a bunch of players and swapping them out for the players who I've just packed. And I think I attempt to make a hybrid. I'm not too sure. You'll see in a sec anyway. Yeah, I do. Because I've got quite a few Spanish players, about 18 of which were goalkeepers, which didn't help things. But actually, on my main account, I packed like informed Charles Arangris on my reward packs, and I sold him, and I sold every single item I got, other than like contracts, fitness cards, injury cards, managers, etc. But on this account, I decided let's go for a different approach and store everything. So I did exactly that, and it actually worked out quite well. I think I'm doing one of the objectives here to buy a player, and I kept just missing all the players that I actually wanted. I didn't really want to get a goalkeeper, but I thought, you know, it's the start of the game, I really don't want to have a bronze goalkeeper. So I got this guy who looked somewhat decent and plonked him in goal right there. And then of course, after I buy a player, there's someone who comes up who's a lot better. Who I could have sniped someone, but there's no real point sniping someone like when you have 200 coins. We got rewarded for that, and then I got this guy on a right back, as a right back on bid for 150 coins because that's all the money I had, and that pretty much gave me a team with everyone in their positions except left back. I have a CDM there. So yeah, and I'm thinking, what other ways are there to make really easy coins at the start of the game other than daily objectives? Because I didn't want to play a game to waste time on the video. SBCs. They were incredible last year. I was addicted to them, and I have a feeling it's going to be the same this year. But I'm just doing the very basic challenges. You get untradeable rewards, but hey, they're still decent and they're going to help you for future SBCs. Now on this one, I was going to trade in, I think I was going to trade in a gold player. Was I? See, yeah, I was going to put in these 2 Spanish guys, and then I was going to trade in, but I thought at the last second, no, I want to keep them, and so I just traded in 2 of the Argentines, who I'm not going to use, and we get a pretty nice pack there, and a kit, which we're almost certainly not going to use, because I got the best kit selection in the world. We have the Seattle Sounders home kit. It's got Xbox on it anyway. And look, bam, profit already. We get redeem 100 coins. We made 100 coins from an untradeable pack. Things that I can do. And then we open the next pack here. I'm trying to open them from worst to best, although you've got like 3 the same and then 1 like actually not exactly terrible. We get a silver in this bronze pack. Multiple silvers, and by multiple I mean 2. Who I'm also not going to use. And of course, of all the players I could get, they give me the rare as a silver and a flipping Spanish goalkeeper. But what can you do? It's the start of the game. You're not going to get anyone incredible. I was actually trying to film a Road to Glory on my main account, but I've packed 2 informers already. Both of them being terrible, but I packed 2 informs, and I have 2 pretty sick teams, so it kind of defeats the purpose. And I've spent 10 quid. And I've told my friends that I spent 10 quid, and they're like, oh, that's why you've got this 16. No, my best player in that pack opening was Jose Fonte. 15k packs. £10 worth of money. Jose Fonte. No. Right, and as you can see now, I'm moving on to some more SBCs. Trading in just some terrible players who I'm never, ever going to use. And then open the packs, and these ones are tradable. So, you know, we're making P. I'm a terrible person. But I think we moved to the silver one. Yeah, I think I'm just about to complete the silver one. You'll see, yeah, I cut forward because I had to buy 2 players and use 2 of the players who I just bought for my team. But it's going to be worth it because I'll make profit and then be able to buy 2 players the same level, if not better than them. And in this pack here, I actually got quite lucky because I got 2 Super League players and a guy who played for Barca and Alexander Isaac, who sold for a lot less than I assumed he was, but that guy's from Barca, might be a bit. Alexander Isaac, obviously, because for who he is, supposedly the next League, but the hype's died down a bit for him, but whatever, it's a bit of cash. And then these 2 silvers were in the Super League, and there is a Charisma SBC out at the moment, so they'll sell for something. And these 3 were rare. This guy was min price, so I discarded him. And this guy was in the Premier League, so I expected him to be a little bit. And he was. Got about 1,000 coins from him, and this guy I'm pretty sure was min price. Yeah. And so as you can see, I'm already making a fair amount of money from doing stuff that's literally effortless. And then I move on to the gold one, although I think I do not succeed at all in this one, because half the players I have in my club are goalkeepers. Like, why do I get so many goalkeepers? It actually annoyed me at the start of the game. Like, look on the bench there, how many, that's right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including Adler, 6 goalkeepers, and 4 of them are Spanish, I think, if I counted right. But yeah, it's a start to this SBC. I'll probably complete it and then move on to buying a team, playing some squad battles, if I get better FUT champions, because last year I was terrible. The best I ever finished in FUT champions was silver 2. That's how horrendous I was. But yeah, that does it for this episode of the Road to Glory, and hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.